Alright, so the next quest we're going to is under-equipped. So we have reached over level 15, but I'm just going in the order of the lowest level quests so we can get them done. Besides, this one is not that easy. I mean, it's not really hard, but you'll see. So we're right where the caravan is, and we're going to go over there. We already talked to these people before we went into the cauldron, but I decided to go ahead and just go
good for an old remedy.
To the cauldron because I didn't know that we were getting a new sub-quest. I need to stock up after that boss fight.
I've seen machine hunters before, but none like you, Outlander. You saved our asses.
Boss! The Soncores are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless Doreed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. I thought he was a coward.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in...
Then I'll get him for you.
Can't argue with that.
We already saw this. Okay. So we're gonna go find Doreed. He went this way. I'm tracking him with the focus. You can see the purple highlighted track over there.
Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors. No witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
This is a stalker, so it has some new behaviors that we haven't seen before. Fighting. One of them is that it can cloak itself. So you can see it's turning kind of transparent. When I focus on it, it looks like it's vulnerable to shock and tear, which are two of the damage types. One other thing you'll notice is that it's harder to hide from him. He's not as stupid as the Watchers are. Also, he has a long tail that is a heck of a melee attack, and don't get near him, he'll kill you. So, those pink arrows give a tear damage, so I'm gonna use those to weaken him when I get the chance. Those are shot from the sharpshooter bow.
Again.
I don't want to shoot him at this range though, because I am hiding from him. And he will kill me. Oh, also, I guess I tried anyway. That type of arrow has an area of effect that will apparently hurt you, so don't shoot it at short range. Okay. That arrow, if you hit him right, it does put him down on the ground, which if you have a specific type of perk will allow you to do a critical melee hit. Okay, there he's down. We'll do the critical. But that's not enough, so I'm gonna run away. You have to lose them fast because, like most of the enemies, if you just run from them, they are faster than you. So I like to do this, slide into the grass. Another thing he'll do that I haven't seen is he will run away. He'll run and hide. Okay, he's down, but that's way too far away. He will run away, and he will wait until his his little dot is yellow instead of red. Like, that's normally I would be the one waiting for that, meaning they would go from hunting to just searching. But he will go from like his alarmed state to searching before he comes back.
Now.
I don't know why he doesn't just leave, because you know, if he thinks that this is too much of a fight, he could just go, but I guess it's just a video game. You can see that he's damaged, so he doesn't really seem to be much slower, but I should have waited until he was really down.
Stay down!
I don't think that I did try shotgun him. Terror was working well.
I can get out of this.
Alright, he's coming back. He's almost finished. But he knows where I am. So that was not totally smart. So again, we're waiting for his bar to tick down and he'll come back. Alright, here he comes.
Okay, they're heading back.
There, now I can get in a critical hit. is how you take down the stalker.
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
So I did notice that Carja, they seem to have a culture that worships the sun rather than the earth, and their god is male rather than female. It's interesting
You're
only
back.
because I've
And with
been
the
hearing
Suncors,
about
I see. And Dorit?
A, stalker got him.
the
wasn't
feminist propaganda
And you beat a
around
stalker.
claims around
That's
this
worth a
game.
bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it. I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
Okay, that was under-equipped. The next default mission is City of the Sun, so we're going to try traveling to Meridian. This is on the way. I noticed that there's a great big sawtooth. So I'm just going to stealth my way around it. I do have the stealth-based armor on. So I have a bonus to stealthing. I'm trying not to disturb the other animals either. So the sawtooth is vulnerable to fire. I got lucky when I had to fight it earlier in the game before the proving, because I just happened to fight it with fire, but that is mainly what they gave us. But now I know that that's a strategic choice that you need to make in order to fight most of these big robots. You need to find their vulnerabilities and exploit them. I don't think that there's any general damage type that will work on everything. Just checking the map. It's pretty far. But I haven't really got a concept of how far yet. I'm just now noticing that other, even bigger robot. He's too far away to scan. I would like to avoid him as well. Also, once we find some striders, I would like to override one for a mount because it's much faster than walking. Even though it's not very stealthy, you don't have to stealth if you can outrun everything. So that's the Thunder Jaw. It's very big, and I haven't tried fighting him yet. I assumed that that would go badly, at least the first time.
That thing is huge. And
And there hasn't been a reason to. So I'm just gonna try to skirt around that guy too. Not even stopping for plants. See, there wasn't any cover, so I'm just hiding behind a rock. So I really don't want him to see me. Although, you know, he probably won't leave his area. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the behaviors of the robots as we go further into the game. But I think he's there as a challenge to go fight him later, or I guess now if you want to. Might come in handy to learn how to fight him now in case you end up having to do it later. Seems likely, since they bothered to put him in there. So we do now have the ability to override these grazers, but unfortunately we cannot use them as a mount. I was hoping we could ride them, but so far we only can ride the striders. And I guess we can ride on the tall neck, but we can't direct where it's going, so that's not really a mount.
Calm, calm.
I took a slightly wrong turn. Yeah, this road would take a very, very, very long time to travel by stealthing the whole time. But I figure at this point that it'll go fairly fast once I get a strider. And I can see on the map that we're approaching a herd. I don't know what these guys are watching, they're just kind of in the way. Silent Strike is a great investment. I kind of wish that the skill tree was more elaborate. I don't feel like there's a lot of character customization for an RPG style game. Like you definitely want to have Silent Strike and Critical Strike, and really just the choice is probably what do you upgrade first. Either specializing in melee or arrows, probably. But you absolutely need to use both fighting styles, so... Well, I don't know. Maybe you could make it a challenge to do just one and not the other. It's been done in other games. Okay, so yeah, I just noticed these great big, well, I don't know, they're crocodiles. And then I don't want them to see me either. But I don't think that they're gonna leave the water. There are the striders. Just avoiding the watchers. I think I have also invested in silent sprinting, so they will not be alerted to my running from cover to cover. Here we go. Finally. So I kind of just wanted to get to Meridian and be able to see a new city and advance the game. So I kind of figured at this point it won't take that long, as long as I have a mount. Noticed that, and I decided to run from it. Just like everything I've seen so far, I do not want it chasing me or fighting me. So it's really scenic on the road to Meridian. I haven't got a chance to really slow down and take a look, because it's quite dangerous. Looks like we've gone maybe halfway there. I don't know if you can run people over with this, by the way, but you can run over the wildlife and kill it. So Just a thought.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. So far. So at this point I decided to just go back and do Revenge of the Nora instead. I figured I can fast travel back to this point and continue later. But it's taking forever. Also, I wanted to know if I can take my mount with me when I fast travel.
Devil's Grief.
Oh, so it turns out that I can take my
Did you
mount.
ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief, our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. Which you start, they'll help finish.
So on my way here, I did see a couple of sawtooths, and I noticed that we're now fighting. I guess these are the 3 camps. Oh god. So one thing that's important is since we did the cauldron, we can now override the sawtooth. That's really nice because he will fight on our side. He will. I believe it's for a limited period.
It is time. Time to fight. Time to kill. Maybe time to die. We will regroup there, at the base of the tallest tower. Then, to the Ring of Metal and vengeance. Today, we break taboo to honor our dead and punish our enemies. Blood spilled for blood spilled. May All Mother forgive our trespass, and if not, may she lay her wrath solely upon me. Now, to battle.
I don't think that sawtooth is permanently on our side.
It is as Varl says. We must enter the ruins for the tribe.
Sorry, buddy. This has been enough. Let's come back to this later.